My name's Iain Hamilton. I'm part of a movement of in-house recruiters you probably didn't know existed. We are not administrators or CV passers. We are not field agency recruiters. Quite the opposite. We know that we have the upper hand when attracting people for our business. Because we are fighting to deliver the demands of our hiring managers and find the best people, we have to do things differently. We don't have an endless supply of job boards and databases to cold call, but we know we have the upper hand. We build employer brands, we create engaging recruitment campaigns. Our teams deliver more value than an agency could ever dream of, and we care about our candidates. But here is the question: how do we cut through the deafening noise of the recruitment industry and grab the attention of our talent pools? And that is what this podcast is all about. Welcome to TAHack. Hey, it's Iain Hamilton here for another edition of TAHack. I hope you like the new intro music that we've got. A little bit of something that I've been working on for the last while. So today we're here to talk about why we create content for talent attraction and why we score people on how they interact with that content. Two really interesting topics. So the first piece I would like to talk about is why we actually create that content. So whenever we're working through a talent attraction campaign, what we want to do is we want to do more than just engage people with job adverts. We want to engage them with lots of content that shows them why your business is an employer of choice. Now, there's a few different ways that we can do this. There's a few different ways I can show up, but today I'm going to show you the bullseye method. Okay? So the bullseye method is really about, from the outside, attracting people in to the awareness of your brand. Okay? Now, whenever we're doing that, we use what we call top of the funnel content. So we're mixing two different theories together here, but really this is high level content that we want to bring people in to look and see what you do. So that will be very much some of your corporate branding material. Okay, so it's going to be based around the products and services that you provide, all the cool stuff that you do. We'll certainly have some CSR information in there. People love CSR. And we're going to have some information in there about our employees. Those are three really engaging ways to bring people into the awareness of your business. Now, when we have people coming in, what we want to do is, within the next stage, we want to start really talking to them about more specific stuff, okay? So if we can, through this content, understand, let's say, what geography they live in. So do they live in the US? Do they live over in the Middle East? Do they live in the UK? So we can start providing some really specific geographical content to them here. Start telling them about the projects that we're actually working in within the region they are working. Start telling them about the team that's working on that project, the successes they're having, the way they're moving things forward. And that sort of information is hopefully going to start making them pay even more attention to our employer brand. And then whenever we hopefully are progressing them into the next level, we're going to really go heavy on the employee stories. So these employee stories are going to be representing the culture of your business. So if there is a massive safety culture in your business, you want to represent that in your employee stories. These employee stories will be likely on video, and they'll be hosted on your career site on YouTube, and you'll be able to do some social sharing of them as well to generate more traffic. Other sorts of stuff that you might want to do here is the likes of a piece from your CEO around the corporate values of your business and why they're so important. You might want to do a piece on your graduates program and students. You might want to do some information on any awards that you've won as Employer of the Year, anything like that. And then whenever we get people paying attention to this information, we're really transferring them into the bullseye. So this bullseye really is ready to be hired, interested in your business, applying for job. And that's where we don't turn off, we still provide them with employer branding content digitally, but it's more likely we're going to move much more to a 1 one sort of basis here. So this will be interviews, this could be tours of your premises, it could be open days, open evenings, barbecues, whatever it might be, to really bring people in and let them see the culture of being a part of your business. And this is a way of really planning the content that you're creating to bring people closer and closer and closer into that bullseye of your content, and really driving them towards what you want them to do, which is to become an employee. Now, what's really cool here is we start to be able to score this. So if somebody interacts with a piece of content out here, we'll score at 1. If somebody comes in to a piece of content in here, we'll score at 3. And if somebody starts interacting in here, we'll score that 5. Okay? So if somebody interacts with 3 or 4 pieces of content here, we could score that 15 to show that they've been really, really engaged. Now, we use a system called Candidate ID to do all of this scoring for us, so that whenever we've actually finished a campaign, we can actually see who has the most scores. So essentially, you've got yourself a league table of all of the people that are qualified to do this job, and at the top you've got somebody at 50 points, and at the bottom you've got somebody at 6 points, say. So for example, this person has been really, really engaged and deeply researching your business and really wants to be a part of it. Where this person's just done a couple of things and then applied for a job. So you can see here, if you're looking to increase engagement in the people that you're hiring into your business, this is an absolutely awesome way to do it. So how do we think about that? I'll provide you a link through to Candidate ID so you can see some of the stuff. And yeah, I hope to see you on TAHack again in the future. Cheers now.